Welcome to the TouchAllFour Baseball Podcast. We hope you enjoy the following presentation of the only podcast with two Brads on it.
What's going on, guys? It's episode 17 of the TouchAllFour Baseball Podcast, the greatest baseball podcast available. How are we feeling today?
Pretty good. How's your concussions?
Fine. I just stuttered a little bit.
Yeah,
Feeling a little light today. Like we might be missing something.
Yeah, I feel that too. Do you have any idea?
I'm feeling a lot less White Sox-y. I'm telling you what.
It feels great.
It does. I tell you what, I don't have to hear about injuries. Tim Anderson would be the best player in baseball if anybody talked about him. Oh my gosh.
The White Sox no longer have the lowest on-base percentage in the league.
What, Grandal finally take some walks for you and get it up over the Pirates or what? The Reds. That's got to be the Reds.
It's the Reds and the one other team. I forgot. I saw the tweet today.
I tell you what, them Diamondbacks ain't too bad.
Okay, Josh.
I had to give Josh some love there on the D-backs. They came through and split a 4-game series with the Cardinals. It was very disheartening. Ketel Marte got out of a slump. Seth Beer can't move and apparently can't hit anymore, so that's nice.
So Chris Martin just embarrassed Jake Berger, right? Chris Martin is listed as 6'8", but on TV he looks like he is a full 7'6". He looks massive on the mound. Oh my God, he makes Randy Johnson look like the small unit. Look, he looks huge. I can't believe it.
The small unit. So let's jump right into it. Let's do our position pitchers of the week. Position players and pitchers of the week.
Yeah.
Go ahead and get the Cardinals out of the way.
The what?
Should we go ahead and get the Cardinals out of the way?
Oh yeah, go ahead and get the Cardinals out of the way.
Yeah. Your NL pitcher of the week is Miles Michaelis.
Oh, okay. Let's relax.
He just keeps doing it. Oh my gosh. The red stash from hell, boys. The devil went to Florida and picked him up, Miles Michaelis. Let's go.
Miles Michaelis' last 2 starts, 2 runs in 14 and a third innings pitch.
Those 2 runs were on back-to-back pitches against the Diamondbacks, and one of them was Ketel Marte, and the other one was Nick Ahmed.
And if you put in his last start, but it wouldn't be for our week, it would be 19 and a third innings pitch with 2 runs. Still only,
He shouldn't have been sent out for the 7th. It should be scoreless. And Ollie Marmol owned up the mistake. You got some dogs down there in the pen, Brad. Okay. You got to let them eat from time to time.
Hey, I'll give you a little another little Cardinal thing here. Nolan Arenado, MLB's position player of the month.
I tell you what, let's clap it up. Coors Effect my ass. We got dead baseballs and Nolan's still slugging the hell out of it. It's a beautiful sight. I tell you what, that Thomas Nido getting thrown in the dugout, Gary wheezed for a good 10 minutes on that.
Thomas Nido.
He's like, oh man, he's getting serious.
No nonsense Nolan. That's what they call him.
I tell you what, we love him in St. Louis. I hope he doesn't opt out this year.
So speaking of the actual National League pitcher of the week,
I was going to go to that.
Has Walker Buehler allowed a run yet this year? I mean, he has been untouchable.
Nobody lets me talk about the Cardinals.
You got to say your piece about Michaelis, and you got to say your piece about Michaelis and Arenado. I'm just saying, Walker Buehler still probably had a better week.
Walker Buehler has allowed 3 runs in his last 19 starts. Or 19 innings.
Hey, I was going to say 19 starts. That's crazy.
19 starts. Yeah, April 19th was the last time he let up a run.
Yeah, he's 3-1 with 26 punchies to 2.12 ERA.
Yeah.
Not as low as Michaelis.
How many innings has he thrown?
He's thrown. I wish they would clear. Oh, okay. So 10, 15.
29 and 2/3.
Yeah, 29 2/3, it looks like.
How many has Michaelis thrown?
That's a good question. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head.
So what if I told you that through 20 and one third innings, just to throw this out here, 20 and a third innings, 0.89 ERA, 0.89 WHIP, 17 Ks. Can you guess who I'm talking about?
I mean, it's not Walker Buehler.
No.
Okay, then it has to be. Or we're not. Who are we talking about? I don't know.
That is Keegan Thompson.
Shut it down. Shut it down.
That is Keegan Thompson.
What's Ethan Roberts look like? I'm more worried about him.
You know, I don't. He looked pretty good his last time out, but I think he had a couple of kind of iffy outings there.
He's a young guy, and he's going to get his fastball hit a little bit. That's how this growing pain is going to go.
Where is
Miles Michaelis has 29 2/3 innings thrown too this year.
Bro, why can't I find?
What are we talking about, huh? What are we doing here?
We're talking about the last week. Walker Buehler did go complete game shutout.
Hey, you don't know the power that a Miles Michaelis start has. Okay, you feel it come over you like this sudden aura, and you're in. It's like opening up Narnia, you know, of dopamine levels in your brain. It's
really?
Great.
Okay.
Yeah, because he looks like a middle-aged dad, like to the extreme effect, and he just carves up with like 93, 94.
Yeah, Ethan Roberts has been pretty poor in his last couple starts, but that slider still breaks 30 inches. They're not starts, just outings. Yeah, sorry.
That's all right. You can bounce back. It's April.
He's 24. I mean, he'll be a bullpen mainstay for the next 10 plus years.
Great.
So Owen, you mentioned Walker Buehler. I thought you were going to go straight to the other NL candidate that you mentioned to me previously.
Well, yeah, I can't allow my own personal bias to get in the way of what Walker Buehler has accomplished in the last week, but it is worth noting. It is worth noting. It is not to say that I'm better than anyone on the podcast or anything like that. Just not to insinuate that kind of superiority, but I will say Marcus Stroman has had a pretty solid week, and it's worth recognizing that he has finally figured it out after some really rough starts to begin his Cubs career.
Yeah.
So shout out to him for like 13 innings of 2-run ball with a whip of 0.9.
Not bad at all.
Not bad. 8 Ks to 1 walk over that span too.
What if we want to talk about
I'm not here for
K's the walk. Kevin Gausman still has not allowed a walk this season.
He's Corbin Burns. Rah rah. Look how look how mediocre.
Wait, what?
I don't want to hear it. Yeah, he's not allowed to walk. Suck my ass, Brad. I don't care about Kevin Gausman.
All right, well,
sorry. TJ's not here to give you any Blue Jays shit, so I feel like the burden's on me this week.
You're the one who's told me that I should just strictly be Blue Jay Brad.
Hey.
All right.
Where's your proof?
This is part. Huh? Okay.
I'll see you in court, bub.
You're gonna pull the nothing written on that one, but you were sitting right next to me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You typed the first part of that damn blog.
It's crazy how I see no actual evidence.
Oh my!
Hearsay, Your Honor. Hearsay.
Objection. But no. When I was looking up Kevin Gausman to write the blog on the Player of the Week for last week, I also had to look up Max Fried too. But in the one blog about Gausman, they were talking about Max Fried's chase rate induced for hitters. Gausman's chase rate is just unbelievable. And then number 2 is Max Fried. Both of them were our pitchers of the week last week, and both of them are just dominating this year so far. It's really impressive to watch.
Yeah, Gausman's been pretty unreal, and his hair has just gotten better.
I just wait till they liven them baseballs up. Rogers Center is like hitting baseballs on the fucking moon, Brad.
Oh, okay, all right.
That's fine. I'll take the liven baseball. I would rather watch Vladdy hit 3 tanks than Kevin Gausman shut out a team. All right.
Well, I hope so.
It doesn't matter how far the ball goes when you hit it, because you can't touch it with Gausman on the mound. You just can't.
That's true. Yeah, that splitter. Is disgusting.
Another splitter. Oh god,
the splitter's nasty.
It's been working. It's been working so far.
All right. Let's vote on the round table here for NL pitcher.
Walker Buehler. I'm not
So it's
moving. They're
it's up
too
to me.
similar, and I'm gonna let my bias overtake me on this one because it's been
It's up to
impressive.
me. All right. Hang on. You wait right here. Who's gonna call it? Heads Michaelis, tails Bueller.
Okay, so none
Fine.
of us are gonna call it.
One of you call it in the air.
Didn't we just do it? You
It's
just
fine.
did it.
Yeah, just do it. Heads Michaelis, tails Bueller.
Yep. All right, Brad, you call it then.
We can't call it. Just
There's
you already
no
assigned.
calling. If you already
What?
assign the winner to each side, it doesn't matter if we call it in there.
Oh.
What is wrong with you?
Man.
Tails.
Show me the quarter, Brad. Put it up to the camera right now. You just flipped it. I saw your wrist rotate. Yeah, okay. All right, never mind.
It was like
Gonna be a
this, so I put it back
defense
down
model,
on
and
there.
Miles Michaelis is the Cy Young runner so far, coming from yours truly. You get ready. It's an attack piece on you.
All right.
Over you sleep.
Bueller it is.
What a damn
Why would I
joke.
call it in the air? God.
Yeah. Concussion boy. This ad's brought to you by Rawlings Helmets. Wear one.
Hey,
All
no
right,
free
so whatever.
advertisements. No
Bueller,
free advertisements here. All right.
who's
AL pitcher of the week, Dylan
Who's our
Cease.
hitter of the week for the National League? Or do we already assign it to Machado?
Oh, you got to do the pitchers first.
Oh,
Yeah, Dylan Cease.
yeah. I'm not gonna fight you on that one.
Yeah. I mean, are there any honorable mentions for the American League that you guys can think of? Discuss it all.
Gosman.
Zach Plezak's still been pretty nice. Joe Ryan's still
Oh yeah, Joe.
he's
Ryan.
still pitching. Syndergaard's pitching pretty well too. But
Well, he
we'll give it to
let up
Cease.
a 467-foot bomb to Rafael Devers today.
it happens. But
Yeah.
Luis Severino, I know I hate the Yankees as much as the next guy. He's been pretty nice this year.
Yeah, the Yankees are surprising the hell out of us right now. They're just
Hey,
peaking
yeah,
too
this
early.
is
That's
the
all it is.
Yankees. They're gonna be calling to fire Aaron Boone by about June 10th. You just let it happen.
They're just
I really
peaking too soon.
hope so. We say all of this and then they end up being like actual contenders.
It's
gonna
the
be a tough
Yankees.
one to
Don't
swallow.
worry about it. They get hurt every year. Just nobody's been hurt yet. It's all gonna pile up. They're gonna want to
Yeah.
fire Aaron Boone. They might do
Yeah,
it this
they've
time.
been far too healthy so far this season.
That is true. Judge and Stanton have played the whole time. This is unlike them.
And Giancarlo
Position
Stanton's actually
players.
playing defense now.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you see Sterling's call?
No.
It was Matt Chapman, opposite field. Giancarlo's in right. Giancarlo goes up and like robs Chapman of an extra base hit. I don't think it would have been a homer. I think it was bounced off the top of the
No.
wall. And
Yeah.
Sterling goes, and it's gone. A home run for Matt. Wait a minute. Why are they standing around? What happened?
They do it again.
He did it again. At least this time it wasn't for a Yankees hitter.
Wow, yeah, I missed that one.
A Stantonian play. Wait, what did I miss here?
That ball is God.
I love it.
Well, hold
saw a
on.
tweet.
We caught it.
I saw a tweet. It's like, imagine if someone showed him the images of check swings that got cut together to be home runs. So he would have a stroke if he saw those videos.
Yeah.
All right, position players. NL.
Manny Machado.
I'll give Machado my vote.
Willie Adames.
Pretty good, but Machado has been just a little bit better.
Willie Adames. Wait, what? I thought we discussed Willie Adames had 7 extra.
Yeah,
base
no, he
hits.
was good. He's got more strikeouts. He's got less extra base hits and less damage done.
Oh,
Like,
he did have less extra base hits.
Yeah.
Ah,
Like I just was throwing him in there because he deserves to be in the conversation. But like I was gonna give it to Machado. And fuck the Brewers.
Yeah. Fuck the Brewers.
wow, Machado, man, he's gonna love this podcast if he ever listens to it one day.
What?
He's already been Player of the Week twice for us.
If
I was
he would
gonna say, isn't
stop
that
being so
4 or
damn
5
hot.
Padres that have made the players of the week, and they're not leading their division. So maybe we're really bad at what we do.
We might.
Well, they have a lot of really good individual performances, but they just can't put it together for team wins.
Yeah, because Luke Voigt's bad. Can't hit.
And somehow their 9 starting pitchers isn't enough depth.
I tell you what, Eric Hosmer deserves some love.
I was considering him for player of the week.
I feel like I'm surprised we haven't been able to give it to him yet. Anytime.
Did he finally solve his launch angle problem?
Yeah, he's hitting the ball finally a little bit in the air.
Unbelievable.
And then American League, Kyle Tucker.
Yeah, he's been unstoppable.
Honorable mention, Taylor
Let's go
Ward.
talk.
Taylor Ward has had a good week too.
Yeah. I wanted to pick Mike Trout because of
I was going to say Mike Trout deserves to be in there.
He cooled down a little bit this week. Like, it wasn't as – yeah, he's Mike Trout. He's going to finish batting over 300, MVP.
Sheldon Noisy
5.
In Oakland. Any love for the former Dodgers farmhand getting to start out in third? He's raking.
He's actually been really taking advantage of that opportunity he's gotten out there.
It's fine. I tell you what, the Athletics, listening to the other baseball podcast I won't reference, the Athletics have a higher winning percentage than the Braves and the Red Sox.
Yeah.
What?
Moneyball.
How do you pay $2 per win when the next team pays $1.5 million per win?
Yeah.
You fucking
Billy
madman.
Bean.
It ain't even Billy Bean anymore.
They can't keep getting away with
it. Yeah. What a joke. All right, so that's pretty easy. After the Michaelis excursion,
pitchers and players of the week, pretty painless.
We really decided on that really well, except for Michaelis, and it was up to the quarter, and the quarter decided.
Yeah, and you lied, and I saw you pause. I saw your shoulders.
All right, you know what? We're doing a recount.
Oh,
no,
man.
Heads Michaelis, tails Bueller. All right.
Can we give it up to the NL and AL rookies of the month?
Here we go. What is it?
Miles Michaelis.
All right, now we just 1 and 1. So
now it's 2 out of 3.
No. Best 2 out of 3.
We're moving on.
There we go. You gotta tell me what it is again.
Miles Michaelis.
Heads again.
All right, it's Michaelis.
Let's go. Fire me up. Anyway, give some love to say Owen. You can have your 5 minutes. Actually, you have a minute and a half. And Stephen Kwan.
Oh yeah,
the rookies
Kwan.
of the month. Couple of really standout rookies.
Hit the Quan.
Sorry, your arms are evaporating into your backdrop.
I know it's kind of
you're losing your arms here and there a little bit.
Yeah, it's okay. I can't dance anyway.
Kid, you'll lose your arms.
Yeah. Hey, don't lose your arms over spilled milk.
Yeah, there we go.
What just happened?
Hey,
look at this guy with portrait mode on.
Technology.
So the rookies of the month, Saya and Steven. The players of the month, J Ram and Nolan. There you go, Brad. Have a little. Well, no, wait, no. Owen needs to say a moment first, then you can have your Nolan moment.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Saya's been slowly kind of coming back down to earth after his pretty astronomical start. But still, like, even with him sort of leveling out back to normal, his numbers are still looking like they're projecting to be above average offensively, at least. And he hasn't really, he's been pretty good in the field. He's made some mental errors, especially base running so far. He's made some pretty dumb fuck ups, but overall, he has a really disciplined approach at the plate, which has been consistent the whole time. And pitchers are pitching him better now because they kind of have some tape on him a little bit, but he's still, working at bats and he's not chasing and still not striking out, much higher than he was at the start of the year.
He's in the 94th percentile in chase rates. He's also pretty high in whiff rates on balls in the strike zone, but you'll live with missing balls in the zone if you're not going to chase. You're still going to do damage.
Yeah,
at least you're swinging at good pitches.
Yeah,
that's a
not he's Ichiro from the right side, but with actual power.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And if
Yeah,
they'd
so
have some
like his
deep balls-
OPS isn't like 1600 anymore like it was before, but it's still up in like it's still up in like the high 900s right now.
No, it's really well. It's really
I think
well. He started like his start was incredible where he had more walks like individually when he first started, more walks than strikeouts and more RBIs than strikeouts. So I mean, granted, that's not going to last a whole 162 game season. So yeah, he's going to cool down a little, but his numbers or like his approach is showing that he's going to be a consistent player.
Yeah, and I think the fact that he's got the approach down, it seems like the biggest hurdle. I think the rest of it is just going to come naturally.
Right.
His OPS is down to 880.
880,
wow,
down
trash.
below 900.
Terrible.
Frank Schwindel's at 575.
Frank Schwindel is in like the bottom like 5 percentile of like every stat possible. He has been terrible this season.
Not good.
You want to know? Nolan's still got he's got an 1100 OPS still.
Yeah, Owen or Nolan. It's not Olin. Gosh, Brad, go ahead and.
No, he's got an 1100 OPS. I mean, come on, he's still hitting 354. He's got 5 jacks. He's drove in 18. He's a doubles machine again, just like Coors. He's got 8. Defense is there. My only complaint about Nolan last year was, especially in the first half, and like the moments you really needed him to be a cleanup hitter, like we got a guy on second, we got to get him in. He didn't deliver in those moments. Well, he's delivering in those moments now. It's a little tough because O'Neill's struggling right in front of him, but he's been so on fire that he's been able to mitigate that issue. So,
and I mean, really, can you say anyone's struggling this early in the season? It's so long. Baseball's a roller coaster. They're going to come around. Like Tyler O'Neill.
Yeah, it's him and Dylan Carlson. It's been tough.
Like you can't judge a player off the first month of baseball either.
No, they don't.
And that's why I don't understand how the Mets DFA'd Cano so quickly like that.
Especially
when
roster,
they offered him
that
$20 million.
They probably
would have to send somebody actually valuable down to keep him there. Like they had to make one cut. Stevie Cohen's got the money, but that is the most expensive 26-man roster spot in the history of Major League Baseball.
Very expensive.
Very expensive. Steve Cohen really just said,
I don't hate
fine.
the move. No,
I mean they needed the spot. They needed the spot. Like that's just kind of how it goes.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
But it was a lot of money to.
He was already way over the luxury tax. Like he has infinity dollars. Like he's fine.
Do we know who the pitchers of the month were? Did MLB announce that yet? They haven't released that one. Okay.
I don't know.
They released players and rookies for sure.
Yeah. Here, one of you looked that up. I want to take a moment to talk about Kyle Schwaber for a second.
How about it?
So Schwaber manages to get both teams fired up against Angel Hernandez, one of the most electric ejections in history. Owen mentioned that last week. And then to follow that up against the Mets the other day, he goes yard not once, but twice off of Mad Max Scherzer. And with doing that, with completely dominating in that game, Schwaber now has 12 home runs over his last 11 games versus the Mets, which is the most home runs in 11 games. Well, yeah, odd specific stat, but 12 home runs in 11 games versus them. Watching Schwaber hit home runs is just so aesthetic. It's pleasing. I really wish he wasn't on the Phillies, to be honest.
He's awesome. I love Schwaber.
I liked him on the Red Sox. I liked him on the Cubs. Not so much the Nationals or Phillies, though. But, I mean, I still love Schwaber as a player. He's one of my favorite players in the league.
You're really going to say, wow. Well, I tell you this. The two pitchers of the month, American League, can we take any guesses?
Logan Gilbert.
Yep. What about the National League? It's somebody we
Walker
haven't-
Buehler.
No.
Max Fried.
It's going to make a lot of sense, but I don't think you're going to say his name. No.
All right. Give me one more guess here.
NL East.
Pablo Lopez.
Oh, okay. I mean, those are.
I like that.
Logan Gilbert has been unreal this year.
He
I haven't really seen
anybody.
Pablo Lopez.
Ridiculous. Like for the 3/4 of the way, all of his pitches are in the same little grouping. And that last quarter, they're just dipping and dodging and diving and ducking, whatever.
Dodge,
the
duck,
one
dip,
is.
dive, and dodge.
All of it.
All new Dodge Ram, whatever. Yeah.
Your pitches go straight and then dodge at the last second. Ours do.
Might be a redneck.
Well, okay. What we got next on the docket?
Give me
Brad?
down on the farm, Brad.
Down on the farm. Oh
Down on
boy,
the farm.
I got 3 great ones for you this week.
Oh,
You
let's
guys are
go.
gonna absolutely love these. I even threw in a little treat for you and Owen.
Uh-oh. Brennan Davis?
Christian
No, because
Hernandez.
he's been god
Christian
awful
Hernandez? Wait, Brennan Davis been bad so far this year?
Yeah.
bad.
Oh, not good.
No,
Alexander Canario has been pretty good too.
I've seen that one. I haven't seen anything about Brennan Davis. Really, I haven't seen anything about Brennan Davis since before spring training. Like
he's been bad. Like
maybe that's why I haven't
annoyingly
seen
bad.
anything.
All right, so we've got our first one. Here's a guy, he's 25. Bounced around a little bit. He was a 2016 fourth round pick for Rangers. Charles LeBlanc. Has anybody ever heard of him?
Yeah.
He's in AAA for the Marlins. He's a jumbo shrimp right now, and he is freaking raking. 78 at bats. He's got 31 hits, 6 tanks, 18 ribbies, 1 stolen bag, batting 3 ticks under 400 for an OPS at like 1150.
Holy shit.
He's a big guy. He plays in the middle infield. I don't know why he's not in Miami right now.
Plays second?
Yeah, they literally just list him as infielder. He brings multiple gloves to the ballpark. Here's a guy you might
like
see.
A Yohan Moncada type? You said he's bigger, right?
This guy he's 6'3", 195. He's Patrick Wisdom. And honestly, he's 25 and just now starting to break out. He might have the same career trajectory as Patrick Wisdom. But look for him to maybe get dealt.
Hopefully he gets to come up a little earlier.
Hopefully. Okay, so then that's the least notable one. This other guy, we all remember the Matt Olson trade, right?
Yeah.
Shea Langeliers is raking in AAA. Granted, that Las Vegas ballpark, the Aviators, balls carry in Las Vegas. However, he's absolutely loving the Oakland organization. In 78 at bats, he's batting 316. He's getting 9 tanks, 21 ribbies, OPS like 1130. Great defense.
9 tanks and 78 at bats.
Yeah, 21 RBIs and 76 at bats.
56. Damn.
That is ridiculous. He's 24, but he was a 4-year college guy out of Baylor. In case anybody wanted to know that, he's a first-round pick in 19. Pretty much, it's about like Frankie Montas. Like, we're gonna wait till the deadline, and then when Sean Murphy gets dealt and Frankie Montas, it's Shea Langeliers' time, and he's gonna be the Oakland A's catcher for 15 fucking years because this guy is Jason Varitek from the right side.
Well,
he's the captain.
He'll be their catcher until he's good enough to command an expensive contract, and then they'll let him walk.
Well, maybe they'll sell the damn team by then.
Maybe.
All right.
What Oakland needs to do is move or do something. You see, they had another record low attendance.
I don't want to call them the Las Vegas A's.
Yeah, I don't like the idea of them moving, but like they
only had 2,800 people at their last game.
I tell you what, you go park yourself in Iowa, and I bet you could pull more people than that.
Yeah. All right, last one. Sorry.
Here's your little nugget. Nelson Velasquez. AA, he's a smoky. I tell you what, the bat ain't too bad.
Yeah,
I know he started out a little rough, so these numbers are going to be a little bit lower, but like the last 2 or 3 weeks is when it's really been impressive. So he's got 72 at bats. He's got 8 tanks in that time frame. The 15 RBIs doesn't scare me because I don't think the Smokies are really that good.
He's just not getting people on base in front of him. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's only batting 264, but he started out slow, so it's been a recent.
I think he actually started out like for his first 16. Like he started out really bad.
Yeah, like I'm telling you, these numbers are a lot better than what they're really telling you. But his OPS is still over 1,000. He's slugging. Well, he's got 8 home runs and 72 at bats, and he's got 19 hits overall, and I think he's got like 4 or 5 doubles to mix into it. So wow, he's doing some damage.
Yeah, he's a really nice swing from the right side.
I mean, he's a 6 foot, 190-pound center fielder, and he's only 23. I mean, if that doesn't scream trade me for Frankie Montas or some dumb shit like that.
Yeah, sadly does.
Yeah.
Sell high when Ian Happ's somehow playing baseball correctly. Just sell him high this year. Let him come up, play center.
Or he just becomes the franchise center fielder instead of Pete Crow Armstrong.
Or Brennan Davis.
Or Brennan Davis.
Yeah. I mean, I think Peter
Armstrong
has the best chance to actually play.
I do
center
too.
field. I think
been not bad.
Velasquez
He does the
and Davis
thing,
both
the little
profile
thing.
better as corners, honestly.
Yeah.
So, you have on the farm for prospects. I'm going to talk about a guy who is going to be drafted in the first round with no doubt in my mind. Potentially number
Tanks?
1 over. Ben Joyce.
Yeah.
Threw the hardest pitch in college history at 105.5 miles an hour. That's 2.5 miles an hour faster than the hardest pitch thrown in the majors this year, which was Brad.
Ryan Helsley, Sunday.
There you go.
103.1.
But yeah, 105.5 miles an hour. How?
We call it shoulder reconstructive surgery in about 6 months.
Yeah. I mean, man, if he could actually keep it going though and just throw 105 consistently.
It's just insane. And I mean,
it is insane.
He's playing for Tennessee, and Tennessee is just absolutely tearing it up this year.
I mean, yeah, they've lost like what, 2 games this year?
Yeah, in the SEC they're like 19-2 or something. Like there's something weird. I haven't seen their stats in a while, but they're like unbelievably good.
They're number 1 in the country, right? Ranking wise.
Yeah, they're number 1. But and then also, I don't know if we mentioned this last week. I don't remember what day this was, but Jason Krisen, how do you say his last name? For the San Francisco Giants, got his first career hit after playing 1,132 minor league games.
Oh, okay,
so very, very nice moment for him. He actually used Jock Peterson's bat to get the hit, is what I found out. So I read an article. They use the same brand bat, and he said after his first at bat, it felt too light, so he picked up Jock's bat and he got a hit. But I mean, good for him.
Whatever gets the job done.
Spending that much time in the minors and finally getting that major league moment, very special.
Yeah, you like to see those guys stick it out and then have it pay off for them.
Brad, you mentioned to me a status report around the league. What is that?
Well, first, I tell you what we're going to do. Let me pull up this handy dandy little sheet I have here.
Oh boy, he's
accidentally
official.
Got rid of.
We got a little roundup, a little.
Yeah, well, this is an extension of down on the farm. This is rounding up the herd. This is a status check-in here. Yeah. We're gonna go on around the league and just kind of talk about some teams through the first month. Kind of talk about records. Surprisingly, obviously, we got to start out in the American League East, right? I mean, go down the line. Okay, we briefly talked about the New York Yankees.
The least pleasant surprise so far.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's not. Come on, it's not sustainable.
It can't be sustainable.
I mean, they win the fucking World Series, and I'm still not talking about them.
Knock on wood. Can't be sustainable. Yeah, there we go. I think a pleasant surprise with the American League is the Angels being at the top of the leaderboard.
Let's not be jumping across the country. All right.
Oh, wait, I thought you just said American
about
League.
Toronto, and then we were just going to speed through it.
My apologies. I thought you just said American League. I didn't hear East. I apologize.
Well, if you listen to me.
Hey, I heard the other part. I just didn't hear East.
What do you think of the Blue Jays, Brad? Give me a status report.
The offense hasn't quite clicked yet. George Springer's getting hot. Vladdy's cooled down the past week, only batting 154 in the last 7 games. Bo Bichette's starting to hit a little better. He's up to 236 after a really slow start. But, I mean, it's beginning of the season. Can't judge anything yet. And you know that offense has been electric in the past. And you know they're going to continue to hit. It's just a matter of, like, when. The bullpen has been the great story this year. They've been lights out because that was their issue last year when they had the offense and no arms. But this year they have the arms and the offense is going to come around. Still doing really good. Not too worried about anything. They're going to take over the Yankees in a few weeks. Not going to talk about how they got smoked by them today, but
that's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. I mean,
win them all.
Are we worried about Tampa Bay? Do we think they're as good as they have been?
I was going to say I'm worried about the Red Sox.
No shit, but like I'm just briefly moving through.
I haven't paid much close attention to the Rays other than Wander Franco is still just unreal.
Well, he's doing all that, and they're only 13-10. I don't think this is the same Rays team of years prior.
No, they're missing pitching right now.
It seems that way now, but I think that by the end of the year, they'll still be vying for that top spot in the division. just because like the Yankees are gonna taper off. The only thing stopping them is if the Blue Jays can just stay hot and like actually just win 100 games this year. I feel like the Rays are still gonna be flirting with 90, 95 wins.
Yeah. All right, then Boston, we're pretty concerned. And the
Very.
effort of time, I'll speed through this a little faster.
Jared
Baltimore,
Carabas is a little concerned too.
he is. Yeah, he's tweeting a lot about it's a great day if the Red Sox turn their season around, and I don't know if it's coming.
It has not. Yeah.
We go to the Central. Minnesota's been pleasantly surprising, especially because Correa has not hit yet. But like the likes of Joe Ryan, Bailey Ober, Sonny Gray.
We might as well just skip the rest of the Central because they have the rest of that division has been
not
just
great.
Terrible.
Yeah,
just terrible.
I'm not even going to talk about the rest of the division. All right, head out to the West. We love to see what we've seen in Los Angeles. Could it be the year we see Mike Trout in the playoffs?
Please.
Sadly, I don't think so.
Please.
I think they're peaking too soon, like the Yankees too. I mean, would I love to see it? Absolutely. You got to see Mike Trout in the playoffs, but I just have a strange feeling that they're going to fall off somehow.
What if I told you Shohei is really not playing that well? Joe Adell provided nothing and got sent down, and they're still like producing.
Oh, Joe Adell got sent down?
Yeah, today.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that. I know. Well, I mean, you have Taylor Ward, Tyler Wade, Brandon Marsh. They're doing well.
Yeah, Tyler Wade doesn't fucking tickle me at all, but yeah.
Yeah, and Mike Trout is still leading the league in OPS, even though no one's talking about it. So like, yeah, they're still doing all right.
You ever think it gets to the point where it's like he's doing so much that people kind of like, eh?
Well, yeah, he makes baseball look too easy. That's always been his problem.
Yeah.
Like his highlight reel isn't even like fun to watch because it looks so simple to him. Like he makes all these spectacular plays look so routine. Like,
is there a step above the major leagues for Trout or something? Can he be called up again? Is that what it is?
The Hall of Fame.
Yeah, he's gonna have to you could put him in a fantasy league full of all the best baseball players ever, and he would still probably be the best on the field.
He's too good.
Houston's been not bad. Seattle's been not bad. Neither team's gotten going. Oakland's been a little bit surprising. They're not really going to buy for anything.
What do you think of Carlos Correa's replacement, Jeremy Pena?
Yeah, he's not bad. He's I think in the last week he's hitting about 234 though. He's starting to whatever, but his defense is excellent. It's amazing how you just replace Carlos Correa with Carlos Correa, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean he will be Carlos Correa, even if just give him a couple of years.
The East looks rather shitty again in the National League, and not even shitty because the teams are bad. It's just they beat the shit out of each other, and nobody can get going. Like the Mets are just squeaking away right now. Just wait. Miami in the mix though is nice. Philly, I don't think Aaron Nola is that good, and that's pretty much the only thing they can feature to me pitching. Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr. is back. It's a big deal. We'll
Braves
see.
Have been thoroughly disappointing so far this season.
Yeah. Matt Olson hasn't been though.
No, he's been fine, but their team
has been doing what he's doing, and they're 11-15.
Yeah, not good.
No, the Central,
same old story.
Fucking Milwaukee and that godforsaken fucking lineup, dead balls, just happens to play right into their fucking mantra.
Oh, it does.
It does.
They love Manfred for
so
stupid. Balls.
They want to stack the advantage for pitchers as much as possible. Of course.
Yeah, they can't hit.
I still firmly believe St. Louis. This is our division to still lose. Like I don't understand why it wouldn't be. Our offense is a lot better. Jack Flaherty comes back. We can pitch. See what happens. Pittsburgh being in third is a grand feeling.
It's something.
Bring up O'Neill.
He's been bad. He's hitting like under 240. What was it? Like 234.
O'Neill Cruz?
Yeah, he's bad.
Oh,
it's been not good.
Hey, that home run was pretty sweet, though.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, the home run was cool. But then we head out. The West is.
Hey, you didn't mention the Reds.
The fifth and worst team in baseball here. God.
Let me just say one thing. The Reds have won 3 games. The next closest team to them is 7 in the Detroit Tigers. Over twice as many wins. The next worst team.
Yeah, and one of those wins was against the fucking Cardinals.
Anyway, the NL West.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
NL
Dodgers.
West.
The Rockies have come crashing back to reality.
They're still 13-9.
I mean, they're like the good teams in the division have taken over.
But hey, don't speak too fast. So the Dodgers are 14-7. San Diego's 15-8. San Francisco's half a game behind at 14-8. Colorado's 13-9, a game and a half out of first.
It's a close division. I mean,
Who would have thought?
The Diamondbacks are only a game under 500 right now.
Yeah, it's
Wow,
ridiculous.
It's a very competitive division.
That division's gonna be fun to watch this year, actually.
I hope Arizona just peskies. Yeah, I hope they cause a lot of havoc.
The Arizona pesky
The Padres are on that fringe line and getting that wild card. The Diamondbacks come through, take 2 out of 3, knock them out, some shit like that.
That'd be great.
I'd live for that. Yeah. Anyway, that's kind of there. You go. There's your April status report around the league.
Yeah, I like it. Is it time?
Is it time for guess the player?
Oh, it is.
Time?
I got 2.
Okay, you go pick one, then pick the next guy, and next guy will roll through. I have 2 as well.
All right.
I picked 4, but two of them are like challenges. Or
Okay.
one of
we
them's
won't
like
complain. We won't complain.
one of them's
about
like a
extras.
real
More the
challenge.
merrier. Go ahead,
right.
Brad. Let's.
All right. Do you want me to do? Wait. Sorry. Do you want me to do both at once, or do you want to?
No. Just get
Okay.
one. We'll just roll through a.
All right. I'll do this one first. Started off his career with the Dodgers, then went to the Florida Marlins, so that should tell you something. Then to the Mets, Padres, and finished his career out with the A's.
Okay. Dodgers, Marlins, Mets, Padres, A's.
Mhm.
When do you
Jose
retire?
Reyes.
No, and 2007. His career began 1992 with the Dodgers.
Oh, great. Marlins, and the Mets.
I'll tell you. I'll see which one you want first. You want position, or do you want which team he's most known for?
Position.
Catcher.
Mm-hmm. Mike Redmond.
No.
Came up with the Dodgers in '92.
Oh, this is a lot easier than I'm making it out to be, isn't it? It's Mike Piazza.
Yep.
Damn it. I was thinking Piazza in my head, but I was like, 92 seems way too late for him to be coming up.
I did not know about the A's, and that was what was really.
I didn't know about the Padres for that one.
Yeah, I briefly remember that. He was a broke old man by then. All right. I got one for you, fellas.
Okay.
You want what do you want? Never mind. Okay. I'm gonna start with this one. We'll see how you guys do. I'm afraid it might be a little difficult, but I believe in you. So
We'll see.
he started in 1999. He was drafted by the Expos. He spent 6 years in Montreal before going to Chicago for 4 years. That was his best 4 years were in Chicago.
Wait, which Chicago?
The Cubs. And then he went from the Cubs to the Padres for 2 years, and he finished up for the Blue Jays on one retirement, not really playing much year. And he retired in 2009. I'm going to give you a little hint to start off with because I don't know how much Cubs area you know from then.
Okay, so
1999 to 2000 what?
98 to 09.
Oh, 98 to 09. Started off the
That's-
Expos.
Yeah.
09. So
Most known for the Cubs.
Yeah.
Position player, pitcher.
Position player.
mean, this.
Man. Okay, I feel like I have an idea, but
I'm just gonna throw a name out there. It might be a terrible guess, but Moises Alou.
No,
Okay.
I was kind of thinking him, but
I like
no,
that guess with Montreal and Chicago.
Yeah.
But
he
Alou was in Chicago by 2003, and he wouldn't have been there. This player that you're talking about wasn't in Chicago in 03, right?
He was in Chicago in 04.
04.
Man, is he an outfielder?
Nope.
Okay. Oh man. And then you said he went to the Padres and retired on the Blue Jays.
Yep.
Is he a catcher?
Yeah.
Joe Girardi?
No, he was gone by. He was managing the Yankees by 09. He won the World Series in 09.
Right.
What
He's
the
a
hell?
catcher.
Huh. So it can't be Coy Hill, can it?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say that's not that. He's not that old. Yeah, I think I'm stumped on this one.
I am too.
Really? Man, I hate to do it to you boys. You want to know?
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wore number 5. Does that give you anything? No?
No.
Michael Barrett.
Oh, Michael Barrett.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that one completely.
You should be able to get my next one now. There's an Expo
Oh.
theme.
Oh, before we go to Owens, did you guys see the one that posted on the account today on Instagram?
I did.
Was it easy? Did you think it was an easy one?
I did not see it.
I actually didn't look at it to try and solve it. I thought I would leave it up to
go
the
ahead and
fans.
look at it no, yeah, go ahead and look at it real quick and then Owen say yours. I think it's really easy just because of the years by itself, like the amount of years he's played.
Okay, all right. Let's take a peek.
I know who
Yeah,
it
That's
is.
a lot of.
I know exactly who it is.
For those listening, real quick, if you didn't see the Instagram post, started his career in 2005 with the Cubs, went to the Orioles, Red Sox, Indians, Angels, Yankees, Red Sox again, Athletics, Dodgers, Twins, Rays, Mets, and is currently pitching for the Red Sox.
It's too easy. Do I answer it?
Go ahead.
Rich Hill.
Yep. Just a
Yes, sir.
little fun one on the account. All right, Owen.
Dick Mountain.
All right. Here, let me see. Do you want a current player or a former player? I'll give you a choice.
I'll stick with the theme.
Former.
We have two
Former
formers in
player? Okay. I'll go with the medium challenge one. Maybe.
I'll take a medium challenge.
I think this will be a medium challenge. It might be a little easier than I hope. But so this player started their career on the Florida Marlins. They ended up shipping up to Boston to the Red Sox. Then they went out west, finishing their career on the Dodgers.
Yeah, it's Josh Beckett.
Yeah. That one was too easy. I got another one for you.
Holy crap.
Brad, this is the only portion of my brain that's useful.
Okay, so this one is real expert mode time for you baseball fans out there. Started his career with the San Francisco Giants, went to Seattle. Then from Seattle, he went to Colorado. From Colorado, he spent 1 year on the Padres, and then a few years on the Rangers before going to Toronto for a year, and then Milwaukee for a year, and then back to Colorado for 1 more year.
said Toronto, Milwaukee, Colorado to end.
Yeah, those were his last 3.
Is he still playing or is he retired? Did you stick with the team?
He's retired. He retired in 2013.
2019?
2013.
Oh,
2013.
fuck. Okay. Uh-oh. Infielder, outfielder, or pitcher?
Infield.
Infielder. There's no Astros. Damn it. It's not Bill Hall. Started with the Giants. Seattle, Colorado, Padres. And you know him most on the Rangers. That's the only one you said he spent a few years on.
No, he spent he spent most of his career. His 2 longest stays were in San Francisco and Colorado. The Rangers were. I mean, he was there in Texas for a couple of years too, but he was in Colorado, and Colorado is like the main what I know him for anyway. And that was in from 2006 to 2009, so 4 seasons in Colorado.
And you said he was an infielder. Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's a little bitty second baseman. Is it?
Are you no, it's not. Do you want me to tell you what position he plays?
Yeah.
He's a catcher.
Oh shit. That doesn't do much for me. Notable Giants catchers. Would have made a stop through Milwaukee, but he retired in 13.
He was never really like a super consistent starter, like mainstay. He would just play like 100 games a year.
Yorbit Torrealba.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go. Oh
Yeah.
man, I didn't think I was gonna get that.
I don't even know who that is. I would have never gotten that one. I don't know that one.
Yorbit Torrealba. Names I should not ever know in my life.
That's why I made it. That's why I said it was like super challenge mode.
That was honestly impressive.
Dude, I don't know what it is. Hey, Christian Javier won.
You have a talent. All right, I got one. Next one. Started his career with the Padres, went to the Dodgers, then the Brewers, then the White Sox. Now, this one may or may not. No, it is. It is probably easy. So I'm not going to give any hints just yet for position or years.
Okay.
Okay.
And honestly, exclude the Padres if you're going to think about it and think of the 3 teams. That's the hint I will give you.
So just the Dodgers and the Brewers
And White Sox.
Oh yeah, White Sox.
Yeah. Because I'm going to be honest, when I did like the teams for this guy, I did not know he started with the Padres. You guys may have, but I did not.
Okay.
I mean, you can't tell me it's just that easy without giving me just like a small hint. Did he hit or pitch?
He doesn't pitch.
Okay.
Oh. Dodgers.
Oh, son of a bitch. It's Grandal.
Oh. Yasmani, of course.
Did you guys know he started with the Padres?
Yes.
Did you?
I
Okay.
didn't.
I did not know that.
Okay, I've got time to run through mine. You should get this. It's a former player. I'm sticking with my theme. He started in 1992. Shit's froze. There we go. He started in 92 with the Dodgers. 94, he went to the Montreal Expos. 98, he went to the Boston Red Sox. 2005, he went to the New York Mets. And in 2009, he finished up and retired as a Philadelphia Philly.
Pitcher?
Yes.
Okay, so he
Dodgers,
throw a no-hitter?
Expos, Red Sox, Mets, Phillies.
won a World Series with the Red Sox in 04.
Yes. Yep.
Well, I can only think of one person. Then it's not it. You did say pitcher, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the 04 Red Sox rotation, and the only person I can come up with is Roger Clemens right now.
No.
I know. I can't think of the other guys in that rotation.
Let's go. Expos, the Red Sox, to the Mets. Should tell you what you need to know.
I'm blanking. I'm blanking.
He's a bad motherfucker.
Bad.
Bad bone.
Bad.
I know once you say this name, I'm gonna fucking. I know who this is too.
It's not. It's not Jonathan Papelbon, is it?
No. I tell you what, he's got countless over 200. It's ERA plus. Hold on. Oh, he's got countless over 200 innings. Great ERAs.
Pedro Martinez? Who is this
Fucking
guy?
Pedro Martinez.
Pedro Martinez. Yep.
Of course it is.
My gosh, people.
Fucking knew that.
Come on.
Damn it.
Owen, give me one more in a minute. Speed race.
Okay.
Speed race.
This is a current player. He started his career with the White Sox, then he went to the Twins, and then he went to the Diamondbacks. Spent a year in Milwaukee and is now currently on the Mets.
Eduardo Escobar.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. In less than 45 seconds, probably now. That concludes episode 17 of Touch All Four. Like, subscribe, comment.
Thanks for
And
listening.
stay tuned
the
for next
social-
week.
Follow the
Follow the
socials.
Plug them in the comments. Peace out.
Adios.